10th class student, a 16-year-old boy in Gurugram. He jumped in front of a metro train and that's how he ended his life. And he left a note behind saying, "Sorry, mommy." And he faced some harassment in school from his teachers. What's happening to these young children? I'll tell you what's happening. We are bringing up children in a world where there is total chaos, where there's a lot of pressure from the social media, where there's a lot of peer pressure, where there are a lot of expectations, where the parents are also very stressed under a lot of pressure because they themselves are not able to figure out things today and they are very confused. The parents are a very confused lot today, I always say that. And they just don't know how to have a strong emotional quotient themselves, and let alone building up the emotional wellness in children. They are not able to do it. So there is going to be harassment, there are going to be pressures in schools, there are in the society, everywhere, even at the workplace. How is someone able to cope up with these pressures? Only going to happen if he is strong within. If he is strong, if he is resilient within. Now, resilience, nobody is talking of how to build up resilience in children, because nobody knows it themselves. When I go to schools for workshops, the school teachers are totally confused. They are stressed. They want their problem solved. When I talk to parents, they are a confused lot. They have their own issues. There is a lot of communication gap. And a child who says, "Sorry, mommy, I'm not able to cope up," definitely shows that there is a lot of expectations and pressures on him to show up. He has his own pressures. He has his own expectations. And then he has the expectations of the parents who keep telling the people who come to meet them, "Our child is very bright." Every parent I meet has a story to tell about the children whom they bring for counseling. "Oh, they are very good in their studies. They are very good." That goodness in children which the parent finds is a lot of expectations, and those expectations have taken their toll on children, and the children are suffering and they just don't know how to face the pressures. If somebody says something, they feel hurt and their self-esteem goes low and they feel it's the end of the world, because that is what they have been taught. Validation from outside, people saying very good to them all the time from outside. When they are not able to find this very good statement or validation from outside, time to wake up. It's time to build up emotional quotient in children. It's time to build up their emotional wellness, but that has to start by the teachers themselves being strong, emotionally well, and then the parents being emotionally strong and emotionally well. And in schools, it's the teachers who come to school are a very stressed lot. I always say that they have a double job of working mothers and of teachers in school, and then the management pressures. So they are a stressed lot and they are not able to communicate or talk with empathy to the children. They vent out their feelings, and then there is peer pressure and the friends laugh, and then the child feels that's the end of the world. So how is he going to be made to feel that that's not the end of the world? The only way to do that is when the parents talk to the children, or you bring them to us, counselors and psychologists and doctors, and we talk to the children in schools or one-to-one sessions, and we tell them that and we tell the parents also that you just don't have to tell the children, "Don't do this" or "Don't do that." You just have to explain to them, "Look, if this is the scene, if this happens, what will you do?" That is very important. You make the child visualize scenes which are not very, up to his expectations. You visualize scenes where, shouting at him or somebody is rude at him, and then ask him, "Oh, how will you deal with such a situation?" So when the children are faced with such situations and they know such thing happens, so they know how to respond and they respond well. So it's again the task of parents at home to wake up, to learn new parenting skills, and for schools to have workshops so that we can talk to children, we can talk to teachers, and we can build up their emotional resilience. So I'm Dr. Sona Kaushal. I'm a neuropsychologist, a doctor, a psychologist, a life coach, a corporate trainer, a child psychologist, and I run Parivartan Counseling Center, where we take one-to-one counselings and we organize workshops and seminars in school, colleges, and we take corporate trainings. You can contact us. Contact number is given in the comments below. Signing off, Dr. Sona.